BTB, what up? I got my phone sitting on the chain lock on the door right now. Pretty fancy. Okay, well, I just want to show you guys something that I've been experimenting with. If you read the blog, you know, I was reading that Roy Stevens embouchure self-analysis book, and they're talking about getting the jaw forward and then basically blowing really hard to strengthen the embouchure as a whole around the teeth. When you can find the teeth aperture, playing in the upper register actually does feel a lot easier. But it's a little weird, and it's not a technique that I'm totally confident with, but I have been experimenting with it for about, 10 minutes or so before I play as a warm-up. I got my practice meet in here right now. We're about to go to the show, but I'll just show you what I'm doing, and then you can check it out for yourself. Remember, I'm not advocating this as a method, but just something to fool around with. So the idea is to get the lower teeth forward so that they're in line with the upper teeth. You want them lined up. And then, supposedly, according to the book, ideally you want the mouthpiece pressure to be felt on the bottom lip here, which is something that was really bizarre for me to kind of like even think about a couple years ago, all through my playing career, because I've always anchored more on the top. And it never really made sense to me why you would anchor on the bottom, because the jaw, if you're anchoring on something that moves, it doesn't seem like a whole lot of an anchor to me, whereas the top teeth are stationary. But getting to where I can put a little bit more of the pressure on the bottom and take some of the pressure off the top, it definitely makes playing feel easier when you find that alignment where it clicks. And I've heard of strong lead players talking about how at some point in their career they just decided to kind of get the jaw more forward when they play, and they're getting high notes out, basically. All right, so here's what I'm doing. Starting on an easy note, I'm going to start on the G and the staff, and I'm kind of thinking about keeping my teeth like pretty close together. Something like this. So pretty close. They might want to open up, but just see if you can get them close together and play that G and the staff. Then once I have that, I'm going to go up the harmonic series, so G, C, E, G. And then right around the G, I actually am moving my jaw around and trying to push the lower teeth into the rim of the mouthpiece, the bottom of the rim of the mouthpiece. Boom. So I'm just pushing into it, and I don't care what it sounds like. And I'm just going for that feeling of getting the bottom teeth pressed into the mouthpiece. And I'm just doing it for 5 or 10 minutes, and I'm forgetting about it and playing normal. So here goes. Keep the abdominal muscles tight, engage from the core, nice breath, relax up here. So that sounds pretty crazy, right? You hear the pitch is like all wonky and stuff. And the high C, it's like I can't even play high C anymore. But that's cool because I'm really just focusing on moving this around and pushing it in the mouthpiece to see, basically just to develop a little flexibility right there. And that's actually a pretty neat book, a pretty neat point from the embouchure self-analysis book, is that he talks about finding where you can most comfortably hold a note, whatever note feels easy to you in the staff or something. And from that feeling of efficiency, move your jaw from side to side. See how far you can move it before you lose the note, before the note breaks down. Move forward, back, and then you'll find different thresholds. And I personally think that that's probably a pretty useful thing to practice. It's just like doing push-ups in weird positions, weird angles, to get a little more flexibility. And then, like I said, don't kill yourself doing this. You don't want to beat yourself up. Just do it for a little while, get excited, and then when you're done, you're done. Put it away, set the horn down for 15 minutes, and then play however you want to play. So there's that's the D, the D above high C. And on that note, you know, I can still kind of move it around. You know, the pitch is getting funky, the note's getting funky, but I'm just experimenting with the jaw position, basically. And to be able to do it on a high C, and to actually be able to move your jaw around while you're playing, it's going to change everything on the inside of your mouth. And if you can still hold that high C when moving stuff around, you have pretty damn good control over a high C, right? So that's just something that I've been doing, and I've been doing it every day for like 2 or 3 months. Like I said, just 10 minutes. And the point of this video is that I just wanted to share that with you guys. And don't be afraid to experiment. Don't be afraid that you're going to learn bad habits just from trying something new for a couple minutes. Then do your thing, all right? So we're in Inglewood, New Jersey tonight. We got a gig here, and then we're headed to DC tomorrow. We got a day off, so we're chilling in DC. And the tour continues. So I'll talk to you later. Talk to you later.